What's up, YouTube? I am doing a review, or I guess not a review, I'm doing a couple reviews here in one fucking video. I'm crazy like that. Let's start with this. Now this is the rival headgear, the rh3 or rhg30, rhg30. This is the Mexican style. It's $89.99 Canadian on their website. And this fucking headgear, take a look at it around. Got a really good back piece here, as you can see. Now I just got this, I just used it today. I did 6 rounds with a cruiserweight 200 pounder, and I am 165 right now, so definitely a big weight difference there. That definitely tested out the padding. He didn't go super hard on me though, which was good. But yeah, my review, we're going to start with this headgear review. Alright, sorry for the camera work. It's my first time doing a review video and I don't really have a camera, so I'm using my phone. Now, let's get into business. This headgear has no reviews on YouTube right now. I was looking for a review on this headgear before I bought it, to help me decide if I was going to buy it. I was looking into the winning headgear, of course, but you know, wanted to save some money, was hoping that this headgear was quality, or one of the rival headgears was quality. I was gonna get their most expensive headgear, it has the D30 or whatever technology, which means it's kind of a gel. It's not like a regular foam padding. But something about the gel. I don't want to try products with gel. No gloves, no headgear, you know, other than these bad boys, because these gloves are fantastic. But so this headgear, it's a good fit. Even though it's a Mexican style, one thing I noticed about it, the back of it has a padding and a Velcro, where most Mexican styles just have a lace here, which means there's no padding. You know, that's one thing my trainer brought up today, which was a good point. And if you look inside this one, it has a nice chunk of padding there at the back. So you even have padding at the back of your head in the event that you get hit in the back somehow. So that's a really good feature for a Mexican style. The padding around the side is solid. The ear is nice and thick and poked out well, so your ear shouldn't take too much abuse. If you take a close look here, they did try to steal the winning strategy where they pop out the cheek protectors a bit. You can see it there a little, but your nose isn't fully protected. It depends how tight you wear it. I got the large, thinking I could fit into a medium, and I can barely get this thing. Well, like, it fits no problem, but like if I tighten it to the point where the cheek protectors come in properly, it's way too tight. So I don't know, but after my first use, it's a comfortable headgear. It does have sweat absorbent material inside, and I'm a sweater, so what that means is the longer you use the headgear, the heavier it's gonna get, you know, so you're gonna be slower moving your head. But overall, like, the quality, it's really good quality. The thickness of the padding is thick, so it's gonna last as long as the stitching holds up. The loop here, it's a metal loop, just a regular, basically, where you see on all Mexican styles. Another thing my trainer pointed out here is there's a lot of holes to choose from. Pause. That's what she said, joke, insert here. But so it makes it like very adjustable. You can fit it onto your head no matter how tight or loose you like it. So you'll find a nice fit. But overall, it's good. I need to use a little bit more to really get a feel for it, but I really see no problems with it. I wore it. It was snug. It wasn't too tight. It took me a while to excuse me. Took me a while to get it like firm and fit. Like, had to mess with the back a little bit to make it comfortable, but it was comfortable. And yeah, it was good, man. Like, I really like it. I think I made a good choice buying it. For the price of it, for the quality of it, and for the fact that it's a Mexican style and you still get that the protection around the whole head. To be honest, it's better than most Mexican headgears just because of that, you know? I've never tried like a Reyes headgear, a Grant headgear, a Winning headgear. I researched Winning big time though. The one difference that I noticed is the Winning headgear, obviously their cheek flaps are perfected. You know, no one's cheek flaps on Mexican style headgears are better than Winning's for blocking your nose. And the other thing about Winning's that's good is the inside is not made of sweat absorbent material. It's made of more like leather and shit. So your sweat won't stick to it and get absorbed. It'll just slide off the headgear, which means the headgear is going to stay lighter. And it's also a very light headgear in general. So, and then the other thing that's a negative about the Winning compared to this one is the back where this padding is, it's all lace. So there's no padding. If you get hit on the back of the head, you're gonna feel it. So comparing this to the best Mexican style headgear available right now, it beats it in certain categories, but in other ones it obviously doesn't. But I still think it's amazing, top quality, probably the top 3 until I try a Reyes and Grant headgear. This is probably top 3 headgears available right now, in my opinion, if you like the Mexican style. So that's that. Now let's move on. Next thing I'll review is these. These are the rs11 16-ounce sparring gloves. I got them in blue to match the headgear. Doesn't really match though, the color's different, fucking Christ. Anyway, these are good. I used them today sparring, they felt amazing. As you can see, there's a black pair as well. Those are also the R11s, but they're the RB11s. So bag gloves, sparring gloves. Bag gloves, sparring gloves. I see too many people using the wrong gloves for the wrong thing. And there's not too much, like usually I'll say like that's bad to do, right? Because there's a difference between sparring gloves and bag gloves. But here, I'll be honest with you, there's very few differences. The only difference, now one difference is instead of saying the size in ounces for the bag gloves, they give you an option of medium, large, or extra large. So technically, are they the same size? We don't know. But one thing about this is when I feel the padding, at first, to be honest with you, at first I was like, they are both really hard. But now feeling the sparring gloves, they're kind of a little softer. So I'm not sure if there's a difference between the padding, but for now I'm going to say there is. There's a slight difference, but I may be wrong. Now they got there's so many reviews for these gloves, so I'm sure people watching this have seen this, but it's got the frickin' dual strap, hook and loop, very good. This one pulls the wrist, the bottom of the wrist, which is nice. They're old gloves, the ones I had over there. They had a big strap like this that just went across the middle, so it would pull the full wrist over like this, right? Because the strap goes like this. With this one, it's a tiny strap here, and then another one here that actually pulls on the thumb. At first, that's a risk, obviously. I had those RB10s, and I'm like, these are the best gloves I ever had. They lasted me 4 years, and I'm not a light puncher. I'm not going to toot my own horn here, but I don't punch light. So for those to last me 4 years, that's huge. And they were a medium as well. They weren't even a large. So I was worried getting this different strapping system. Didn't know if I would like it. To be honest, with the bag gloves, at first, my left thumb was feeling uncomfortable. I was feeling like there wasn't enough room, like it was getting pulled in. But after going 12, 15 rounds on the bag, it started feeling better and it loosened in. So I think they'll be okay. I don't think the thumb's going to be an issue. But in any glove, when you get it brand new, right, you got to break them in. But I noticed that the blue ones didn't have that feeling, no tightness in either thumb. So potentially We'll see, but the bag gloves were amazing. I honestly went about 20 rounds on the bag today. Maybe overdid it, but I'm cutting weight, so whatever. And yeah, the padding's great. They're very hard. It's comfortable inside. I've tried the Rival Ultra gloves and then the RB10s, and the quality of these gloves compared to both of those, it honestly feels more comfortable inside the glove than both of those previous Rival gloves I've had for the bag. Like, your hand feels so snug, and also it's very comfortable inside. So if you have big knuckles, big hands, even if the gloves are tight, you know, it doesn't push on your knuckles. Like, it'll adjust, and like the foam kind of gets used to the shape of your hand, and it's real good. So I have no complaints about these in the strap system, other than the thumb being a little bit iffy at first, just on one hand. And at the same time, there is a trick you can do if you squeeze like this, like on each side of the thumb while you're putting your thumb in. I find that that won't happen, but obviously you can only do that to one glove each time. By the time you put your second glove on, your first hand has a glove on it. But overall, this gear's top quality. I would recommend Rival gloves to anyone, any type of boxer, amateur, professional, someone that just does it for fitness. First time, I've had sparring gloves before from Rival, but they were like the cheap type, like $60, $70 gloves. So this is my first time buying premium sparring gloves, like from any company, and I'm super happy. Like today, sparring, my hands felt so protected, so comfortable. They were absolutely perfect. The sparring gloves are fan-fucking-tastic. They also got the extra foam here. That's another difference between the sparring and the bag. Foam here, padding here I mean, to protect, with foam in it, to protect the buckles. Because then if you look over here, the buckles are exposed. So that's one difference, you know. That's why you don't want to use these bag gloves when you're sparring, because those buckles potentially can scrape someone's face, whether it's your opponent or yourself. So nice little feature they did there, adding that. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Great equipment, good price, and it should be built to last. I know the headgear definitely will be, and the sparring gloves will be. The bag gloves, will they last 4 years like the RB11s, or 10s, excuse me? We will find out. But either way, I'm fucking satisfied, excuse my language. Great choice. For the price I paid, you know, I got everything I need. So, no complaints. Until next time when I review whatever or do another video, that's it. What the fuck's going on over here though?